Okay, welcome back, everybody. Well, I know I've sounded like a broken record for well over a year plus here, but you know what? We're seeing it happen again today, and it's so important you understand these concepts. So, of course, we had the all important resistance that I've identified for you so long, so many times, and look at how we opened up, we gapped up to it today, and we were in that area, and then we ended up closing near, the middle to the and traded down as far as here today on the SPY. So what's happening is we are faced with a lot of resistance right up there. And of course, we have the indecision still. Sure, senior leadership in the government has talked, about putting a deal together for the debt ceiling. However, there's a lot of people in the parties that are not happy with this deal. So it's still an open issue here. So you're at resistance and you don't have a solid reason to break through that resistance just yet. Okay, so with that being said, in pre-hours though, when there was hope and optimism, and less information was out there at that time of the morning about how individual members of the House were feeling, the market in pre-hours there was doing a nice job of climbing. In fact, you can see with my tools, right? We had throttling, we had all sorts of pro RTs, champion setups, acceleration alerts, rapid trade identifiers, all sorts of bottom line, all of my tools, right? Going ahead and firing off like crazy here this morning. Then we had more throttling, which means after a pullback, so just like over here, we had throttling, which means after a pullback, we expect a higher high. Then we had more throttling, which means after a pullback, we're expecting a higher high again. Then it went ahead and when it made that higher high, it kind of made a negative divergence. Well, then things ended up kind of turning south into the market. Open here, the market had like a 140-point swing on the NASDAQ futures. For instance, I mean, that's a huge swing there, thousands of dollars for one single contract. And then ultimately kind of settled down here and started pushing in the middle of the day down. And so then it went to the downside. So you had the champion setups, the pro RTs, the acceleration alerts, rapid trade identifiers, dual momentums. You had throttling, which means after a pullback, we expect a lower low. It did that with more throttling, which means after a pullback, we're expecting lower lows. It did that with more throttling. Well, guess what happened, right? You get the point, made a lower low. Then we went in and had a brief turn up into later in the afternoon. But like this was a great example of why I was focusing on shorting in here. Everything was sell side. There was no agreement, fully, except at senior leadership levels, but a lot of people saying, hey, I'm not going to vote for this. So with that being said, everything is still in flux at this time. So right now, when we're at massive resistance levels on the SPY, for instance, and you're getting some negative news in there, great time to take advantage of some of those short-term sells. Now, if a single thing that I just said to you didn't make sense, don't worry. Or if it made sense and you want to build upon that into tomorrow, because let me tell you, the next several days there's going to be some incredible trading opportunities. I'm sure we're going to see that tomorrow morning as well. So come join me. Go to becomeabettertrader.com/go. Let me show you some of my life's work and how I look at these strategies, some of the same types of strategies I used to win the 2 trading competitions over in Italy here recently. Let me go ahead and show these things for you and map them all out so you can understand these markets better, both from a position trading perspective. We're going to be covering position trading tomorrow. We're going to be covering swing trading tomorrow, and we're going to be covering day trading. So we're going to be hitting all 3 of these important markets there and show these to you in this very important class that I haven't done now for many months again. So please go ahead and join us tomorrow morning. Becomeabettertrader.com/go. You cannot afford to miss that in this market. Take care, everyone. I'll see you bright and early tomorrow morning, 9 o'clock Central, 10 o'clock Eastern, 7 a.m. Pacific. Becomeabettertrader.com/go. See you in the morning. Bye-bye.